Hey guys, it's me, Lindsay, with LindsayMoore.com. Now this video, I had just listened to this short video on YouTube with Zig Ziglar, and it was labeled how attitude can make how just a change in attitude can change so much. So he went on to give like this, example about how he went to one of his seminars and how like a woman really needed his help, and that she, I guess that she really hated her job. So she figured that, she come to Zig Ziglar, that, she tell him how much she hated her job, that he would, give her the solution to the problem. So he was like, okay, well, this is what you need to do first. First thing you need to do is go home, get out a sheet of paper and a pen, and write down the things you do like about that job. She yelled at him like, there's nothing I absolutely like about that job, so that's easy. I don't have nothing that I want to write down about it. So he was like, well, does your job pay you? And she was like, well, yes. So he's like, well, if your job pays you, then that must be something that you like about it, so put that down. So he was basically saying, like, she was really struggling, wanting to do this, but, at the end of the day, she ended up writing her list. She had 22 things that she liked about her job on that list. So he was like, okay, so when you get home, I want you to take that note, that piece of paper, and change one thing. Change the word like into love. So in the mirror before you go to work, say that, I love my job. I love my job because they pay me. I love my job because they give me 3 weeks of vacation time every year, things like that. And he was like, just by changing that simple word from like to love, you're actually just really showing gratitude. You know what I mean? And if you know anything about law of attraction, we all know that how it's very important to be grateful every day. And how important it is to have your gratitude journal and write down at least 5 things in the morning and 5 things right before you go to bed that you were grateful for the day before or that day. Just write down everything that you're grateful for. But she did what she was supposed to, and she ran into Zig Ziglar later again and was just saying how much that her job is great, how she loves being at her job, how even the people at her job that she hated so much that even changed for the better. Well, it's not that it really changed for the better, it's that you changed yourself. Just a change in your attitude had changed your whole situation around you. I currently work a 9-to-5 job, and I do my home-based business part-time. And, I had kind of like a similar situation with my sponsor because, I was calling her one day, I was so upset because, she had called me, and I was upset because, like I said, I just didn't want to be at that job. I just really didn't want to be there anymore. And it took for her to let me know that, I had to be grateful that I had this job, because there's a lot of people who do not have jobs right now. And I have to be grateful that, that job is, helping me support, me and my family, because now I have 2 of my nephews living with me while they're in school. And they're helping me keep making ends meet, and helping me support, and to put more into my advertising and things like that for my business. So I definitely am grateful for that. I have a different outlook looking at my job. I still want to work from home full time. That hasn't changed one bit. But I do have a different outlook when I go into work. It's not as miserable as it once was, like about a little over a month and a half ago. I know once I go to work, I know what needs to be done. I get what needs to be done. I go in there with a great attitude, and then I come home and do what I need to, and to push those things forward, so I can go ahead and start being home more, and traveling more, living the life that I really want to. So basically, just a little small change, just being grateful for what you do have, can make a huge impact on your life. So start making those changes today. And if you're like me and you want to start working from home, or you just want to make some extra income, because you are, after watching this video, you're grateful for your job, but you can always use some extra cash. Well, I can definitely show you the system that I am using, that I'm earning 100% commissions, and it has been changing my life. So I'll put those links below, and I'll also put a link where you can connect with me on Facebook. So until next video, love you guys. Peace out.